Hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is some epic Overwatch gameplay. It's a little dated, but it's still really epic, and I'm using Roadhog, one of my favorite heroes. So, in this video, I want to talk about stuff that's going on in the PTR of Overwatch. And if you don't know what PTR means, it's the public test realm. So it's kind of like it's taking place on the PC, and on the PC there's like these private servers where some players get to test out what's going to hit Overwatch publicly in the future. And the way Overwatch has been playing out, the PC guys get it on the PTR first, and then it winds up hitting the public PC servers maybe a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of days later, and then after the PC guys get it publicly for about a day or two, then it hits console. So whatever is happening here in the PTR will probably hit console. It's not the final product that's being played on the PCR, but it's stuff that will probably hit us soon. You get what I mean, right? Excellent! So, let's start off with Soldier 76. Now, at the moment, Soldier 76 does 17 damage per bullet on his assault rifle. Now, his rifle does have damage drop-off, but it stays within the 17 damage range. And on the PTR, he boosts up to 20, so 76 got a buff. From 17 damage on the PTR, he is now doing 20 damage, which isn't that big of a difference, but his assault rifle fires kind of quick, so it can, hit up those high numbers if you're constantly on target. So 76 will probably be used quite a bit if this PTR stuff winds up going publicly. Now about Torbjorn, everybody's favorite turret guy. With Torbjorn, he now places the turret much faster. Now you guys know when you place a turret and it has to build up and it takes like maybe a second or two. Now when you place a turret, it builds up much faster. He also hammers the turret much faster, which means you're going to be building those turrets like no tomorrow. And on top of that, he now regenerates scrap. So with Torbjorn back in the day, or technically currently when you're using Torbjorn, you have to take out enemy players and pick up the scrap, then toss the scrap down for armor. In the PTR, Torbjorn will generate scrap, so you basically just stand there and then his scrap meter will slowly be filling up, eventually leading you to just drop down armor packs without having to go anywhere. His scrap pickup has been decreased to 15, so at the moment when you pick up a scrap it gives you 25, and you need 2 scraps for 50 for 1 armor pack. In the PTR it drops down to 15 every time you pick up 1 scrap. So you gotta combine that 15 picking up scraps with the man, I suck at math. With the 15, with the regenerating scrap, it's really confusing, but he just generates scrap, and when you pick up scrap, it's less. That's all you gotta know. And one more with D.Va. Now, D.Va is really, really interesting. So, apparently on PC, D.Va isn't really a good tank. And that's kind of weird because here on console, D.Va's tough as shit. So you have on the PTR, when you shoot D.Va's machine guns and you pin down that trigger, you can move, but she moves very slowly. On the PTR, when you pin down the trigger and you move, she can still run while firing. So that's going to be a huge problem for us on console if it makes it up on console. And that's not the only problem with D.Va. Now, I understand they're trying to make Overwatch balanced and whatnot, but they kind of had to nerf Torbjorn compared to the PC guys and the console guys. It's really difficult, but on the PTR, not only can D.Va run while shooting, but she also has increased health. Now her health is going to be up at 600, just like Roadhog. So we're basically going to have a Roadhog running around with automatic shotguns all the time. And I understand on PC that can be really balanced because PC players are very accurate. I mean, it's easy to aim with a mouse than it is with a control stick. But here on console, it might kind of be a problem for us. So if this update does hit console and it remains exactly the same as it is on PTR, you're going to probably see a lot of D.Vas. And if you see a lot of D.Vas, just keep in mind that D.Va is weak against people who deal a lot of damage, preferably to explosions like Junkrat and Pharah. So if you're being bombarded by D.Vas, just spam them with bombs and you should be fine. Maybe. And there's one more big update that's on the PTR that might hit, public servers, and that's with Ana's Nano Boost. Now, on PC, Ana is a very, very powerful healer because, it's really easy to aim with the mouse and, shoot your teammates and heal them. However, on console, Ana's not really that great because it's really difficult to get the sniping on, and especially when using a control stick. So when people take Ana on console, they just tend to work towards her nano boost and then nano boost like a tank, preferably Reinhardt, I notice. And then when you nano boost Reinhardt, he's just like running really quick. He's so difficult to take down, and he just crushes the entire team because he just becomes so powerful. On the PTR, they removed the speed boost from Anna's Nano Boost. So basically, you're gonna still be very powerful. It's still gonna be very powerful to take you down. However, you won't be moving very quickly. You're still gonna have your default speed. And I feel like that's a pretty good thing, because seeing a Reinhardt charge at you, and, you know, there's nothing you can do but just stare at your inevitable death is not fair. So this nerf to Anna's Nano Boost is a thumbs up. And that's basically about it, at least all the updates I'm aware of on the PTR. There is a rumor floating around that Sombra will come out next month on November, at least the beginning part of November, because next month is, I believe, BizCon, and a lot of people are saying Sombra is going to be revealed on BrizCon, and I mean, take all that with a grain of salt, because everybody was freaking out when Ana was going to come out, and everybody was saying Ana's Sombra. I mean, even I said. So people are saying Sombra is coming out November 6, I think it was. Just take all this with a grain of salt. Maybe Sombra November, maybe. And that's basically about it. So if you liked the video, punch that like button with a mighty force, and let me know which hero might need a buff, or maybe a nerf. Me personally, I feel like Winston needs a buff, because Winston, even though he's a tank, he's really easy to take down, maybe because he's like really big and fat, and he's an easy target like Roadhog. But I feel like his Tesla cannon is just weak. His Tesla cannon has a hard time taking out almost anybody, and I feel like Winston needs a small health boost, maybe like 550, 600, and I feel like his Tesla cannon really needs a range boost, and really needs a damage boost, because right now on console, Winston's just, he's not that great. You can follow me up on Twitter at Davontos, man, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. I'll leave the gameplay for you guys, it's almost over, and have a nice day!
Watch the scenery. I have a lot invested in it. No, not really.
30 seconds.
Stop them.
Огонь по готовности! Heroes never die!